The El Paso community remembered the victims of the mass shooting at a vigil last night. NBC News Now Simone Boyce is in El Paso, where she attended that vigil and has been talking to community members. Simone, how is the community dealing with this awful tragedy?
Allison, they're dealing with this the best way they know how, which is uniting, coming together, praying together. That's what I saw at that vigil last night. We saw speeches from Beto O'Rourke, Will Hurd, but I want to talk to you about one moment that really captivated the audience, and that was when 3 Walmart employees who were inside this store behind me when the shooter entered, and they helped get customers to safety. When they got on stage, the audience erupted in applause, and these 3 Walmart employees, they just wept and held one another. And to me, that just signifies how big of a ripple effect a tragedy like this has on a community. It's not just the victims and their families. Arguably, they're going through the hardest time right now, but it's also the survivors and their families as well. I spoke to one of those survivors who was inside that Walmart, and she explained to me what healing looks like to her. What happens from here? I mean, you have witnessed this traumatic event, and now you have to be mindful of your own mental health.
Yes.
How are you doing that? How are you taking care of yourself right now?
I come from a very strong Mexican family. We support each other, and that's what I'm doing, just day by day, and thinking of my family.
I met you at that vigil last night, and I really felt this genuine sense of unity. It didn't feel false. It didn't feel fake. It felt like this is a community that prides itself on neighborliness and unity. Is that what it's like to grow up here?
Yes. Like I said last night in the vigil, we're very, very family. A person from here wouldn't do what that man did. And that's what I first thought when everything was going on. And I saw him, and I saw his face. I was like, this guy is not from El Paso. He's not from our city. We're in an area right now that has a lot of immigrants and a lot of undocumented immigrants. Yes. Are people afraid? Yes, yes. And what do they fear? They fear what happened that morning. They fear everything. I mean, like I said, we live in an area where there's a lot of immigrants, but they have fear. We all have fear. You know, I have fear. Just going back and remembering everything that I saw. Yeah. Adria Gonzalez will be remembered as a hero for her efforts to save lives inside that Walmart on Saturday. She told me that when she climbed in bed with her wife on that day, she woke up the next morning and her wife told her that she was kicking in her sleep. Her legs were literally trying to run. So that's just an example of the trauma that this woman and all of these survivors will experience from this event. Allison.
Oh, Simone, it's just absolutely horrific, but what a hero she is. Simone Boyce in El Paso, Texas. Thank you so much.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.